Hello, my name is Ishaq Hьэлащтэ. I'm from Jordan. I live in Nalchik and I study at the university. I started playing the Pshınэ about 3 or 2 years ago. I also play the Pshınэ and the Kamil. Well, at the beginning it was really difficult because I didn't study at the musical school. I don't even know the notes. I started playing when I was in the second year in university. I was interested by Circassian music and I wanted to try it myself. I bought my first Pshınэ and started learning. It was hard at the beginning. It was like my friends knew to play a little bit and I would ask them, can you show me this? Can you show me that? How do you play this? How do you play that? And eventually I met a group of people who live in Baksan and they gather every Wednesday and they play Circassian music and I started learning more when I engaged with them. It's not common maybe because it is more of folk music. Folk music is not that popular around the world. What is popular these days is pop culture, rock music, and for that I think it's not that popular. Actually, it's possible. Recently, two bands started morphing into pop culture, Jarpajaj and Hagawuj. They started keeping the tradition but making it more modern. As I said before, I was really interested about Circassian music, especially the old Circassian music, because it carried the Circassian history. It wasn't written, it was carried through songs. So I wanted to start learning playing the instruments to feel more connected to my past. I like it, some of it, not all of it, but it is what is required today. Like mostly we hear most Circassian music now in weddings, in concerts, in ceremonies. It is not more playedly common nowadays. So it's good to have other instruments such as the Pshınэ. It depends on the kind of the music. Most of the tunes or melodies that are played by the Pshınэ are, let's say, sad by their nature. Like most the Pshınэ tunes are happy tunes. So you can't clap with one hand, you need two hands to clap. So each part completes the other. That's a tricky question because like some people try to develop new music and some people try to keep the old tradition, the old music style. But in my opinion, we have to manage the both, keeping the old style and developing new things. Yes, this one is the old style. It is played mostly in a old style orchestra. And this one, the more modern type, deprived from the violin, it is possible to be played in an orchestra, like here in Nalchik, Yuaz Zubair and his ensemble, Zabza. So it's possible, yeah. To me, I like the older sound. Like both of them sound good, but I like the old one. I don't know, like most people, I feel they are not that into their culture or not that interested. Like you'd find a musical school full of students, but all of them aren't learning for like keeping the tradition, learning to work as musicians. So that's my point. Like you have to keep the tradition, not just take it as a profession. I don't know, have more ensembles, more bands, more people playing it. Yes, I like the old songs. This one plays mostly the old songs, which I started playing on the 2 strings. This one have 4 strings. I started playing on this one. It's mainly for old songs. Like you can play modern songs, but it's really hard to get them on 2 strings only. Well, let's start with this. This is the older type or style. It only has 2 strings, and as you can see, they are made from horsehair. Shich, horsehair fiddle. It is made from hollowed wood with a surface, and that's about it. While the other type is deprived from the violin. It either has 4 strings, 5 strings, 6 strings. Mine has 4 strings, but the 4th string got broken, so I only have 3 strings now. I need to buy a 4th one. Sure.